Not a problem. Damn it! Again!
We got an audience.
I'm starting to doubt if seeing this face is worth this. Damn it! Again!
We win again.
There is an improbable number of ferals here. It must have been a crowded building in its time. There's a reason I usually don't do the field work. What if you want something done right? More ghouls incoming! The cost of new clothing to my hazard pay report. This is it. This operation is going better than expected. It's not the team I would have picked, but even the broker has proven himself to be acceptably competent. If you ignore the ridiculous moniker and the atrocious toupee.
He's a very dedicated man.
Dedicated to his job, yes. And quite good at it. If it wasn't for his grandiose delusions, I could almost respect him. I've never understood the drive to sell a meaningless image of oneself. Skill should speak for itself and require no illusions. It only makes people like Mr. Ron and Mr. Glatton frustrating, always offering something they don't have instead of putting forth what they do. Sadly, most of the NLTC operates under the same delusions.
You sound troubled.
I suppose I am. We're here to secure the leverage that will prevent the NLTC from withdrawing from the region, to both our benefit. I'm sure you've already assumed this is an ambitious reach for power, but the reality is that I simply don't wish to return to home office. Not yet.
There's more to this, isn't there?
Quite a bit more. Perhaps it'll prove a little of my intentions to divulge it. I was born into wealth. I live with it, work with it, procure more of it. Caps never had any significance. The things caps can buy, the people caps can pay off, none of it has meaning. Last thing I need is more of it. But the NLTC is full of people like Mr. Glatton. For them, money is a tool to be leveraged for power, something to be taken away from others. The result is people like Miss Gale. She was born to less than nothing. And even that, the NLTC tried to take away. I tried to take it away.
Go on.
I'd proposed a renovation plan for a slum, Allison's hometown, to restore the piping and wiring, provide heating. I had humanitarian intentions, but it was a mistake. The board only approved it because of nepotism, with my father spearheading it. They swept into the slum, demanding the people vacate while the repairs were made, for their own good. Some abysmal failures of diplomacy later, Miss Gale and the rabble she rallied sieged the Home Office. She killed my father. Mr. Glatton got promoted to his position. The board smoothed the incident over, but never forgot whose proposal it was originally.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Don't be. The man was a monster. I felt little about his death. If anything, I was relieved. His approval of the project was nothing but a bid to teach me a harsh lesson. He hadn't accounted for Miss Gell's effectiveness.
I'm sure you had good intentions.
Intentions hardly matter. They are not a quantifiable variable in economic equations. On a personal level, I've only ever wanted all this money to mean something, to make a difference other than adding zeros to papers. What you are doing here is exactly what I wish I could have done in the NLTC. Except, against all odds, you're actually succeeding. In any case, those are my reasons for being here. We've spoken long enough. Let's return to the others.
Damn, cool cat. That was pretty impressive. Sure you didn't pull something?
Whew. It's all good, baby. The run works out, you know.
Ever think of taking a job as muscle? I always got openings in my company.
The Ron prefers brains over brawn. But, thanks, little lady. Appreciate the offer.
Hey, I like you and all, but call me little lady again and I'll scalp you with a rusty switchblade.
Good. I see you got the door open. Now we can move on to more important matters.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Perhaps it'll be more efficient if Mr. Ron proceeds to the environmental control room. It appears you have an aptitude for terminals, and I'm sure there are plenty security codes you've yet to reveal.
You sure? Wait, this isn't some scheme to get into the archive room as soon as the door opens, is it?
I didn't come here to get ripped apart by ghouls. While you get the controls, Miss Gell and I shall consider how we can clear the path beyond the door.
Looks like it's you and me. And the ferals, robots, and possible structural weaknesses. Oh yeah!
Are you all right? You seem a little jumpy.
Now a good time to mention the Ron might get a little woozy in enclosed, entombed, or encased places, especially with ferals around. Because, you know, if any of that was true, now would be the moment I'd mention it.
Just keep a cool head, okay? Don't think about it too much.
No sweat. The Ron is right behind you. Oh, man.
Looting from a dead body. How shameful. Got anything for me?
Right up third, let's do this. Help!
Hey,
Hello to you.
Okay, dog meat, I've got a question for you. Which smells worse, muties or ferals?
Hold up. Now we're cooking with gas. let me just try these codes out. And presto! Environmental controls. Now to set them to scrub, and that radiation is history. Just the two of us, rolling through town. Nothing to see here.
Hi.
Oh, yeah! At least I have a story for my grandkids.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
According to pre-war papers, that was a big selling point for the bank. Safe from nuclear blast and deadly rads. Doubt they were expecting it to end up in Rad Central.
Do you have security codes to any of the other sections?
The Ron just might. Some of these could work. Give them a whirl.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
You know it, baby! And that square Lydia thought I'd be a drag. Though I'll hand it to her, she knows her shtick. But the Ron does it better, of course. And, you think that alley chick is sweet on me? I mean, the Ron, he a rolling stone. But I would be flattered if she weren't so terrifying.
How'd you come up with that name?
Guess you caught Lydia calling me Mr. Spritz earlier. That corporate stiff really did her homework on me. All right, the Ron wasn't born the Ron. My folks named me Eugene Ronald Spritz. But what kind of name is that? It's no wonder the other kids wanted nothing to do with me. Once I was old enough to fly the nest, I rebranded. New name, new job, new image, new everything. Eugene was a nobody. But now I was the Ron, information broker extraordinaire. And just like that, people started paying attention, even talking to me. I finally felt like a somebody. Though, to level with you, I thought I'd make a lot more friends than I have. And maybe not so many enemies.
Do people actively avoid you?
No one really knows their own reputation, even the Ron. But I'm not totally tone deaf. I do hear a lot of things out there, what people really think of me. Some even say it to my face.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Ha! Never have! You know, if I'm being honest, which with you I usually am, it gets hard to fill my own shoes sometimes. But if I'm not the Ron and just some squirt called Eugene, would anyone even show up at my door?
Why are you ashamed of that?
Of my name? Because the Ron is a comprehensive repository of information. He's useful, owns his own business, sometimes even helps people. And even if folks don't like him, they at least begrudgingly respect him. But Eugene, he's nothing but a pudgy loser with no real friends. He doesn't even have a full head of hair.
You're full of life and optimism. People find that attractive.
Yeah, I guess some do. People like you and Jake. Those who can accept me as the Ron, or just plain old Eugene. I don't think I'm ready to drop the whole the Ron persona, even if it is a little tiresome. But I'm glad to know I don't have to keep it up when I'm around you. Just knowing that, well, it makes me feel a lot more secure in myself. So, thanks. Huh. Haven't told anyone this stuff before. I appreciate you listening.
We're friends. No thanks necessary.
No, it's necessary. So thank you. Time to get with the program. Way through is scrubbed. Let's check in with the ladies. See if they figured out our feral problem. Oh yeah!
Why do you need that?
And this should be it. Bit of lights, bit of noise. The ferals will hear it more than we will.
Perfect for our needs. I dare say I'm impressed, Miss Gale.
What? This? Any slum rat knows how to jerry-rig this kind of shit. Not like we can buy it from NLTC-approved stores.
Well, looks like our other specialists are back. Time to put the strategy into motion. Are the radiation scrubbers online?
You know it, baby!
How were things here while I was gone?
Quiet, until the scrubbers kicked in. The ghouls sure didn't like that. We're gonna have to deal with them before opening the door.
So, the next step...
While the scrubbers clean the radiation from the wing, we can address our last problem.
There's way too many ghouls past those doors for us to just stroll on through, even if you tossed a cluster grenade in first. They had sentries to marinate in the rads.
So,
Think you might like this one. Plan is, you and I go over to an arena we chose, set the stage, and then activate the little beacon I just rigged up. Then we slaughter them all as they funnel through.
Not a bad call.
The strategy is fine, but it's still really dangerous. You sure you want to do this?
Please. A free-for-all ghoul slaughter? I'd pay to have this kind of setup on demand.
you know I'll take care of her.
My hero. Let's get going. I got a place in mind for this.
Broken.
Help! Glad we made it through that.
Hey there.
Hey. Once we start the beacon, it'll be go, go, go for a while. Don't know if we'll get a chance for a breather until they're all dead. So, if you got any mines, put them down. Not all at once. Save some for later, in case there's an encore. Ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. All right, I'm putting down the beacon. Get ready. Incoming! We got a few seconds. If you got any more mines, now's the time to put them down. I hear more of them! That's real brave of you. We're all impressed. That was a solid hit.
Eat it, motherfucker.
Damn it! Dog meat is down.
Watch out, gamblers. I got a minute to reload.
Over here.
That's right. Keep them coming. We got an audience. Hold up. We got an back on track.
Don't let them.
You gonna work for it. And that's how we do it. Ha!
Hey there.
You're a force of nature, you know that?
I'm lucky to have you at my side.
Thanks, hon. Phew. Let's head back and share the good news.
What could you even want with it? Sinking all this money? And it's not going to be a profit-turning venture for you. Believe me,
Everything is a profit-turning venture if you have the business sense. Your assumption speaks more about your competence than it does mine.
No need to get all bent out of shape about it. The Ron just calls it as he sees it.
As a general rule, I don't take financial advice from anyone that habitually refers to himself in the third person.
Honey, we're home.
I see you've been successful.
What next?
The path to the archive wing should be clear now. Unless anyone has any objections, let's get to our prize.
Oh, gotta mess with. Oh, yeah. I think it's over.
Looks like trouble's round up. Taking damage.
Glad we made it through that.
Hey, look. Stuff to kill.
They didn't stand a chance against us.
Ghouls!
Always win.
That belongs on the garbage can. Let's find one.
And here we are.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
Indeed.
All right. I'm missing something. Didn't you want the archives?
You'll have to explain what's going on.
Why in the world would I want the archives of a pre-war bank? I'm here for the landfill under the building.
Why in the world would you want a landfill of... What is that, Nuka-Cola?
I expected better of a professional of your caliber. That isn't standard Nuka-Cola. It's Nuka wine. A failed experimental product that never received a trademark before the war. It was discarded in landfills such as these. A colossal waste. However, it has since distilled into something the NLTC considers a luxury product, even for our standard of luxury. This bank is sitting on a fortune you cannot even comprehend. And you thought I was here for some bank receipts?
Hey, there's a wealth of information in things like bank receipts if you know how to use them, right?
Then congratulations. By your standard, you've just become a rich man indeed. The Commonwealth now has something that the NLTC will desperately want. They won't be retreating even once Mr. Glatton is deposed.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. It certainly wasn't easy to locate while keeping a low profile. Any number of things could have gone wrong at any stage. Miss Gale, can I entrust that your company will keep this location secure for the time being?
Yep. I'll have the boys keep watch. And I'm coming with you, obviously. No way in hell I'm missing the look on Gladden's face.
Excellent. In that case, let's return to the trading post. It's time to confront Mr. Glatton.
Hi.
If Allie's mercenaries are gonna keep watch, I'll stay here for now. Gather up what I need before heading back home. Come see me afterwards. I'll share what I found.
Hi.
I'll get Her Highness back to civilization.
No one survived out here, right? Bombs hit, bam, everything was gone.
What do you need?
Let's do this.
Lydia, you look like hell. Where on earth were you? Work's piling up, and what's with this nonsense about returning home?
Oh, I apologize. I realize this is all very confusing. You're under arrest for breach of contract. I'll be acting as chief trader, effective immediately.
Breach of... Lydia, what are you on about? What breach of contract? You're the one in charge of all the paperwork.
I suggest you shore up your Innocent Philanthropist Act for internal affairs. You're going to need it to climb out of the hole you dug for yourself.
Lydia, please, if you'll just explain to me what I did wrong or where this is coming from.
Spare me, and for God's sake, have a little dignity.
Excuse me.
What's going on?
Hey there.
Hey.
Excuse
How are
me.
you doing today?
Hey.
Hello.
I'm here. How are you, my best friend in the world?
Hey there.
Hey, dog meat.
Did we have an appointment?
Excuse me.
Make it quick, please.
Bye.
Hmm?
Hello? Hi there. Hello,
Executive Suite. Lobby.
What do you need? How are you doing today?
Oh, hello.
I'm here.
Huh?
A pleasure to see you.
I asked for that cup of coffee an hour ago.
Hey there. What's up, hon?
Hello. How are you, my best friend in the world? I swear, there are no more crazy Ellens out there.
Sorry, bit busy right now. Those Brotherhood folks don't seem to know what to do with us. We make our own tech.
Hello.
Hi there. Hello once again.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How are you doing today? What do you need?
Hey there.
What's up, hon?
Ah, yes, hello.
Ah, my favorite class.
Yes?
Hey.
Yep, it's over.
Miss Gell, if you would ensure that Mr. Glanton is taken straight to his boat... Oh, I suppose I should say the NLTC's boat, seeing as all his assets have been declared frozen.
With goddamn pleasure, ma'am.
Hi there.
Excuse me.
This is a mess. You know, you and I could have done something amazing with the Commonwealth. I don't know what lie Lydia managed to sell you on, but let me tell you. Lydia's had everything handed to her on silver platters her whole life. But despite both her parents being on the board, she couldn't influence even the smallest change in her own backyard. At least not one that didn't lead to a violent rebellion, her father's death, and, oh yes, her own disgrace.
You win some, you lose some. That's business.
That girl doesn't have enough actual business sense to fill a fountain pen. She expects money to simply make more money. Like magic. Without me, Lydia would be a pariah, and Allison would be hunted like a rat for everything she's done. I gave them both a chance to put their skills to use. Away from home office, away from any politics or history. A clean slate out of the Proudmoore family shadow. And this is how they repay me. Is that the partnership you wanted? Without me, the only thing Lydia really has is more caps than she knows how to use. Ah, is that what you're after? Her wealth?
Why the hell are you lying to me? Again?
You're paranoid about me, but you apparently chose to believe Lydia. Why? Do you think she's incapable of lying? I made the same mistake. And as you can see, I paid for it.
Just shut up.
I can see we're getting nowhere, and I suppose there's nothing else to say then. I suppose you can't help those who refuse to be helped. We won't see each other again. I'll deal with internal affairs and move on. I'll live my life working for the NLTC and never having to set foot in this goddamn Commonwealth again.
I gotta do my job for a bit. Let's talk in a few days once things settle, yeah? Wouldn't mind heading out with you again.
How are you doing today?
Excuse me.
Hey, hun. So we actually pulled it off. Long live the Ice Queen, huh? Blatton's confined to the boat until he's off to Home Office to face down a committee. Don't know what'll happen to him there. If something were to happen to him before all that, though...
You're not suggesting...
Who, me? Suggesting? No. Just pondering. You know, what his brains will look like splattered across his precious boat.
Tragedy for all involved.
I can't seem to recall anything we'd just said. Must have hit the celebration drink too hard. Can't hear a thing either. Anyway, you should give things a chance to settle here and then come on back for a chat. Pairing with you's been more fun than I've had in... probably ever. Wouldn't mind heading back out if you want the backup.
I swear, there are no more crazy Ellens out there.
Excuse me.
It's done. With him gone, I'm now the chief trader. I'll consider promoting someone to my old vacancy later. I'm still fully intending to continue those duties. I almost found that anticlimactic somehow. So many moving parts in my plan, and yet he remained fully ignorant of my movements. Perhaps I could have attempted this far earlier, but something tells me you were the crucial linchpin to this coming together as well as it did. Truth be told, trusting you has been the riskiest investment I've ever made. But you are rather impressive.
Why would you trust me? A stranger?
I misspoke. It wasn't a matter of trust. In fact, it had nothing to do with you. I'm not in the business of mindless leaps of faith. I wagered on your sense of self-interest.
I also have perfect pitch, mix a mean martini, and look fantastic in a tuxedo.
Oh, indeed. Rare skills to find. I would be interested in seeing a demonstration someday. Well, I think that's enough for now. I have to attend to the transfer of authority of this outpost. Oh, I'd almost forgotten with all the excitement. Here's the payment we had agreed upon. There is one last thing left to do, and that's to pay Mr. Ron for his involvement. If you wouldn't mind delivering this to him. We'll speak more once you return.
I'm here. Huh? Hello.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Hudson pup?
Hello once again. Who's there?
Raiders are a big pain in the ass for traders. I think we're easy pickings.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
What do you need? Hello, friend.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.